Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the WWE 2K24 Universe mode, and we're here on Monday Night Raw. I'm your average Joe, and we've got Bray Wyatt out here tonight to kick off the show. So I believe Bray Wyatt has some words for the WWE Universe here. So we haven't seen too much of Bray Wyatt, to be honest, in this Universe mode. He's kind of been lingering around here and there. He hasn't had the greatest start to Universe mode. He's picked up one victory so far, which was against Karrion Kross in a first blood match at Extreme Rules. So that's his most recent match. So I guess you could say that he's kind of turning things around a little bit right now. But Bray Wyatt is out here and he wants to address the WWE Universe. He has a message for all of his Fireflies. Just going to see exactly what Bray Wyatt has to say. I'm sure that Bray Wyatt in his mind probably has that world title in his mind, and I'm sure that at one point he wants to get back to the top of the mountain as he was once before. But let's see exactly what Bray Wyatt has to say out here tonight. My name is Wyndham Rotunda, and things have not been going very well for me in recent years. I've lost many people very close to me, and at one point I even lost my career until the WWE draft. You see, all of you, my dear Fireflies, no matter how fast I tried to run or how deep I tried to hide, you were always there, giving me the light to guide me back out of the darkness. I followed you back out of the darkness just as you had followed me into it. Finally, I was given a second chance. A chance to start over and write a new chapter in my life and my career. One full of light, without monsters and without masks. Oh, hold on. What just happened? Sorry? I must leave now. Wait, what? What just happened? So Bray Wyatt just had a little bit of a message for us and he's gone. What the heck? Oh hell yeah, Stone Cold got one hell of an announcement to make for y'all. Steve, how dare you treat the Ring General in this way? I was the greatest Intercontinental Champion of all time, yet because of these unworthy, worthless men that you call superstars, who decided to disrespect the sacred ring last week, you decided to make me defend my title in a fatal four-way at Crown Jewel. What do you have to say for yourself? I figured you would show up. Gunther, no one is disputing how great you were as Intercontinental Champion, but if you would calm down for just 1 second, the announcement I have to make includes you. In tonight's main event, we are going to have a number one contenders match. Ha! Number one contenders match? I have a rematch clause to use. Yes, you do. But that rematch is for the Intercontinental Championship, whereas the number one contenders match is for the World Heavyweight Championship. Okay, carry on. So I have an offer to make for you, Gunther. You can join the number one contenders match in our main event this. Yes, I will become the number one contender to Carmelo Hayes. I accept your offer. I will bring prestige back to that great title. Okay, but if you do so, Gunther, upper management have informed me that you must relinquish your rematch clause for the Intercontinental Championship. So be it. The World Heavyweight Championship is made for me and I am made for it. Oh, okay, and Gunther's off. So I guess Gunther is going after the world title and he's leaving the Intercontinental Championship behind. Okay, so moving on with the show. And we have some women's action for you. So we have Charlotte Flair out here. The self-proclaimed Queen of WWE was unsuccessful at Crown Jewel in the final of that Queen or Queen's Crown tournament. She ended up competing in a fatal four-way against 3 SmackDown superstars, which there's a bit of controversy hanging over all of that, to be honest, because Batista, the tournament was set up and technically on SmackDown side of things, it was a bit of a disaster, to be honest. Asuka just kind of trying to get count-out victories on her way to the final, and it ended up meaning that she got counted out herself in a draw in the semi-final. And then Jade Cargill, Becky Lynch and Asuka were all thrown into that fatal 4-way. And Charlotte Flair was the woman who was unsuccessful there at Crown Jewel. So Charlotte Flair coming out here. She's in singles action for the first time since Crown Jewel. I'm sure we're going to probably see exactly how she feels about what went down at Crown Jewel. She was the only woman who wasn't able to get a pinfall during the Iron Woman match, which was the fatal 4-way that ended in a draw between Jade Cargill, Becky Lynch and Asuka, only for Triple H to decide to continue the match in a triple threat elimination where Becky Lynch came out successful and was crowned the Queen of the Ring in WWE. So I'm sure Charlotte Flair is not going to be too pleased about that, but Charlotte Flair is out here tonight looking to move on with her career, I guess. I'm sure that she probably wants to get back to that world title picture. I'm sure that's why she entered into the Queen of the Ring, because Becky Lynch now, seeing as she was victorious, she has an opportunity at that world title. But as for now, Charlotte Flair going up against Michin. Michin from the OC. It's the first time that we're seeing her in action in this universe mode. So you have to see what she can bring to the table. You have to think that if she's successful here against Charlotte Flair, then she could maybe even force herself into that world title picture. Because Charlotte Flair has had one hell of a start to her universe mode career. She's on one hell of a roll at the moment. So if Michin is able to topple the self-proclaimed queen, then I'm sure that she'll be heading straight to the top of the card. Michin looks excited to get her universe mode career started. And the crowd are well behind her here tonight. They're delighted to see her. Let's get into the action. So, singles action here. Charlotte Flair coming up against Michin. Oh, and a huge big boot just to start things off. And Charlotte Flair with a little bit of disrespect. And Michin responds. Michin telling Charlotte Flair to bring it. Charlotte Flair opting to do so. With Michin up and slamming her down. We saw Charlotte Flair utilise that move quite a lot at Crown Jewel. Taking Michin off her feet. Stomping away. And a standing senton delivered by Charlotte Flair. Charlotte Flair trying to get the crowd behind her. She's taunting a little bit too much for my liking, to be honest. The crowd really not behind her here tonight. They seem excited to see Michin. Not so much Charlotte Flair. Charlotte Flair targeting the legs and into another senton. Sounded like something might have cracked just then. I hope it wasn't one of these two superstars. Charlotte Flair trying to stay on top of things right now. Michin hasn't been able to get much offense in so far. She'll want to be turning things around. Charlotte Flair saying this one's over, and a double axe handle delivered on the outside. Michin really struggling right now. Sent into the barricade. On face first, slammed into that barricade. Charlotte Flair absolutely relentless here. Slamming her face first into that barricade again. And now into the steel steps. My word, Charlotte Flair seems to have got a new attitude. She's just assaulting Michin right now. Into the barricade again. How many more times? Slammed face first and now taken off her feet. Now Charlotte Flair heading back into the ring, and hold on a second, she's just wiped out the referee. What on earth is Charlotte Flair doing? Oh no, she's grabbing a steel chair. There are disqualifications in this one. Oh my word, steel chair to the head. And then she's just thrown the steel chair at Michin. What on earth? Charlotte Flair showing some newfound aggression. Now just dragging Michin back towards the ring. Trying to send her into steel steps, but Michin able to put on the brakes before being wiped out. Back down to the concrete, now sent back into the ring. The referee restarts the count. Charlotte Flair telling the referee to stop counting her while she's outside the ring. Well, I mean, that is kind of his job. Charlotte Flair seems to have really changed her attitude. Just slamming Michin head first into the canvas. Michin's not been able to get going in this one. She really needs to try and turn things around soon because Charlotte Flair is really on a roll and a big boot. Sending Michin to the outside once more. Charlotte Flair asking the crowd to hail at the queen of the WWE into a moonsault. She seems a little bit delusional, to be honest. Now just stripping away the table here. Charlotte Flair has some bad intentions in mind, I'm sure. Now sending Michin back into the ring. I feel like she may have been targeting those steel steps, but Michin was able to, oh my word, just change the course of direction. Slamming her face first into the mat, and now back to the outside again. Charlotte Flair into a senton off of the apron. My goodness. Charlotte Flair absolutely relentless here tonight. Now sending Michin into the barricade once more. Looked like Michin's head may have bounced off that LED screen. Now Charlotte Flair with Michin up on her shoulder. Michin snake eyes onto that barricade. Michin's debut is not going very well right now. I think she's made her debut at the wrong time because Charlotte Flair is absolutely furious, you can tell. Now Charlotte Flair going to break the count. Heading back to the outside, Michin on that table. Now Charlotte Flair, she's going to put her through the table potentially. Michin's in trouble right now. Big right hand delivered, and Charlotte Flair, what's she doing? Charlotte Flair with a suplex off of the table onto the concrete. My word. The crowd do not seem to be getting behind Charlotte Flair here tonight. And now sent into steel steps once more. And Charlotte Flair telling the referee to count. It's on a 6 count now. Charlotte Flair may be looking for a count out victory. Perhaps sending a message to SmackDown, as that is how Asuka, Becky Lynch and Jade Cargill pretty much ended up getting into the Queen's Crown final. But Charlotte Flair, Michin was able to get back in the ring, but met with an elbow to the jaw. Now a big elbow to the top of the head. Charlotte Flair just showing off a little bit here. To be fair, she's been dominating this match. Michin's had maybe 1 or 2 strikes. Charlotte Flair telling her that telling the ref that this match is done. He needs to check on Michin. But Michin's back to her feet. Charlotte Flair is definitely a little bit delusional at the moment. Trying to tell the referee how to do his job. Oh, Charlotte Flair, what's she planning here? Charlotte Flair, oh my word! Just wiping out Michin on the outside. Charlotte Flair telling the WWE Universe to bow at her feet. My goodness. Charlotte Flair now sending Michin into the announce table. I mean, this match has got to be over soon, surely. Seems like Charlotte Flair's just playing with her food right now, and now slammed into that ring post face first. The referee telling these two to get back into the ring. Charlotte Flair into a senton now. It's on a 7 count. Now Charlotte Flair heading back into the ring. She could be about to get a count out victory here. Telling the referee again to count. Charlotte Flair now telling him to speed up the count. Michin getting back to her feet, and it's just too little too late. Charlotte Flair with an impressive victory here on Monday Night Raw. A newfound attitude with Charlotte Flair as she picks up the victory, absolutely annihilating her opponent, Michin. My goodness, what does the future hold for Charlotte Flair? Hold on a second, she's grabbing a microphone. You know what? I am so done with you people. I am the rightful queen of WWE. I was the only woman in that final who deserved to be at Crown Jewel. Yet I'm the first one that got thrown to the side. Okay. Well, if that's how things are gonna be, then Michin will not be the only woman who will require medical attention when I'm done. Rhea Ripley, I'm coming for that world title, and there's not a damn thing anyone can do to stop me. Well, Charlotte Flair with a brand new attitude ever since that Crown Jewel Premium Live event, where she clearly feels like she's been hard done by, which, I mean, is a fair argument, but as for right now, we have the World Heavyweight Champion making his way out here, Carmelo Hayes, the man who's defeated Seth frickin' Rollins on 2 occasions. First of all, at Money in the Bank to take that world title in a ladder match, and then he successfully retained the title at Extreme Rules with a special guest referee, that being the Demon Finn Balor, who tried to attack both Seth and Carmelo, but Carmelo was able to avoid some of those assaults, whereas Seth frickin' Rollins fell victim to the Demon's onslaught. But Carmelo Hayes is out here tonight, and he's got some words for the WWE Universe. Let's see what he's got to say. Ladies and gentlemen, feast your eyes on greatness. The man who conquered the unconquerable. The one who toppled giants and made history. I stand before you as the rightful holder of this prestigious title, the World Heavyweight Championship. Seth Rollins, the former champion, thought he was untouchable, but I proved him wrong not once, but twice. I snatched this title from his grasp, and now there's no denying it. I am the best in the world. Holy... what? No way. It's been 10 long years. Is he actually here? The crowd already going mental. No way. He is. CM Punk is back in the WWE. After 10 long years, all it took was Carmelo Hayes to usher the words that he is the best in the world. And it seems like he's summoned CM Punk back into the WWE. Well, I'm sure that CM Punk is going to have some words to say in response to Carmelo Hayes claiming to be the best in the world. CM Punk, we haven't seen him in such a long time. This crowd chanting his name. My word. Who would have thought that CM Punk would be back? First we had the Dudley Boys at Crown Jewel, and now CM Punk on Monday Night Raw. What a time for him to return, as we are building towards the Survivor Series. They're starting to build up towards SummerSlam. SummerSlam will be a 2-night event. Survivor Series is pretty much the kickoff towards the road to SummerSlam. So CM Punk has chosen the perfect time to return to WWE. And we're yet to determine who Carmelo Hayes' next challenger will be. So CM Punk, let's see what he's got to say. Did someone just say best in the world? It's Carmelo, right? Look, I'll start by congratulating you on your victories, kid. You've certainly made an impact since you've arrived on Monday Night Raw. But let's cut to the chase, shall we? For 10 long years, I've been away from this place, away from these incredible fans. But CM Punk is finally home. You see, Carmelo, while you've been busy climbing the ladder of success, there's been a voice from the past itching to make his return, and that voice just so happens to be the voice of the voiceless. That voice also just so happens to be the best in the world. Whoa. You just said you've been away for 10 years. So don't be walking onto my show during my time claiming to be better than me. Now, like I said, I've been away for quite some time, but I've been keeping my eye on things, and when I heard you proclaim yourself as the best in the world, well, let's just say I couldn't resist the opportunity to come on out here and set the record straight. Alright, well, put your money where your mouth is. You and me next week, one-on-one, to decide who really is the best in the world. You're on. Carmelo Hayes, consider this your warning. I'm back and I'm coming for that World Heavyweight Championship. Whoa, slow down there, Gramps. before you get too excited, this one isn't for my title. You have to earn the right for that. So it's official, after 10 long years, CM Punk returns, and next week he'll go one-on-one, head-to-head, against the current World Heavyweight Champion, Carmelo Hayes. So, ladies and gentlemen, moving on with the show, and we're into the main event of the evening. And we have the gauntlet match to determine the new #1 contender to the World Heavyweight Championship. So the gauntlet rules are 2 superstars will start in the ring. When one superstar is eliminated, a new superstar enters. And eliminations can occur by pinfall, submission, or disqualification. The match continues until one superstar remains, and that superstar will be declared the winner and the new #1 contender to Carmelo Hayes' World Heavyweight Championship. So we've already seen tonight some promos from various superstars, including this man. So Bray Wyatt's the first man out here. He has an opportunity to get himself in that world title picture. So earlier on tonight, he was talking a little bit about the struggles that he's been having even before he returned to WWE, but including his current run in WWE. And we have seen that he has been struggling just a bit, but he was able to pick up his first victory in this universe mode against Karrion Kross at Extreme Rules. So Bray Wyatt is going to look to try and continue that momentum here tonight. Hopefully he can turn his universe mode career around, although we did see some odd instances happening during that promo earlier on tonight. Seemed almost like he got lost in his own mind and then kind of just walked out on us. So I'm not sure what that's all about, but Bray Wyatt is going to look to try and get back to the head of the top, or the top of the table, the top of the mountain, I should say, in universe mode. He wants that world championship, I'm sure. As he emerges from the darkness, I'm sure that he's trying to leave that darkness behind, just like he said in that promo. He wants to become a new man. He doesn't want to be remembered for having all of these gimmicks with these masks and these monsters. He wants to leave all that behind and try and create a new legacy in the wrestling world. But he does still have that mask on, so some mixed signals here from Bray Wyatt. Gonna have to see how things go for him though. This is a huge opportunity, however it is a 6-man gauntlet match, so it's going to be one hell of a challenge, as Bray Wyatt is the first superstar out here. To be honest, it doesn't really matter whether you're #1 or #2. It's going to be one hell of a challenge either way. But Bray Wyatt's going to look to try and overcome 5 other superstars, and we are aware that Gunther is going to be one of those other 5. So he wasn't happy with Stone Cold after putting him in that fatal 4-way at WWE Crown Jewel, where he unfortunately lost his Intercontinental Championship. That was the first loss that he suffered, although to be fair, he wasn't the man pinned in that. Actually, he was the man pinned, wasn't he? Yeah, he was. So yeah, he's actually taken his first official loss in the Universe Mode series. AJ Styles, the phenomenal one, able to dethrone Gunther. So pretty much everything that AJ was saying to Dominic, it kind of came to fruition, to be honest. AJ Styles said that he was the man that should dethrone Gunther, and he did exactly that. He pinned the man. He pinned the Ring General. But I'm sure Gunther is looking higher on the food chain now. It seems like he maybe isn't even interested in that Intercontinental Championship anymore. But here's Bray Wyatt's opponent. It's the former World Heavyweight Champion. So he's going to have to earn his spot to get back that World Championship. He's going to have to defeat 5 other superstars to get back to the top of the mountain. Seth freaking Rollins lost that title at Money in the Bank to Carmelo Hayes. Carmelo Hayes kind of just targeted Seth ever since he got drafted over onto Monday Night Raw. And for Carmelo, it's been one hell of a ride. He's really hit the ground running on the main roster. He did everything that he said he was going to do, and he proved to the world why he is him. But Seth Rollins is the man that has suffered from the success of Carmelo Hayes. Seth Rollins set that challenge out at Money in the Bank for a ladder match for the title, and unfortunately that's where he lost his championship. And then at Extreme Rules he had his rematch, but there was a special guest referee, and the Demon Finn Balor ended up showing up, and you could argue that he cost Seth Rollins that match. The Demon did attack both Carmelo Hayes and Seth Rollins, but more of the assault was definitely targeted towards Seth Rollins during that one. But as for tonight, these two about to go head to head. Who can come out on top in this gauntlet match? Bray Wyatt versus Seth Rollins to start things off. So as we said, disqualifications, pinfalls and submissions are the way to progress in this gauntlet. Once you eliminate one superstar, the next one will arrive. Bray Wyatt with a big chop back on to Seth Rollins there. Wasn't going to allow Seth to get too much damage in, and the referee getting a little bit in the way. That seems to be something that's been happening lately. Happened a few times at Crown Jewel, costing Bray Wyatt there. Seth Rollins trying to turn things around. Big right hand by Bray. Big strikes being delivered. Bray Wyatt really on the assault here. Sending Seth into the corner. Stomping away at Seth Rollins now. Bray Wyatt really trying to dig deep. Oh, but Seth Rollins able to turn things around. Now sending Bray into the corner, but he's reversed it. And oh, a huge crossbody of sorts delivered, and Bray Wyatt again seems to be kind of fighting within himself. I guess he's got some voices going on in his head or something. Maybe he needs to speak to Randy Orton, although I'm not sure if that's a good idea right now, because he's definitely listening to those voices at the moment. And then into a sling blade there by Seth Rollins. Staying on the assault. Kicks to the head. Oh my goodness. Seth Rollins really taking the fight to Bray Wyatt out to the outside now. Remember, countouts are not a factor in this one actually, but disqualifications are, so these two can't exactly use any weapons, otherwise they're out of here. Utilising the outside area though, Bray Wyatt looking for the body splash, or the senton I should say, targeting the ribs of the former World Heavyweight Champion. And into the barricade. Bray Wyatt was asking Seth Rollins to follow the buzzards, but it seems like Seth isn't having any of that. Now Seth sending Bray Wyatt into the barricade, giving him a bit of a taste of his own medicine. Big chops being delivered, big right hands. Huge European uppercut, takes Bray off his feet, but he's straight back to his feet. Now Bray Wyatt into the Uranagi, slamming Seth Rollins down. To be honest, these two should be looking to try and put each other away as quickly as possible, because the build-up of fatigue is not going to do you any favours. And into the steel steps goes Bray Wyatt. Seth Rollins using any means necessary, bending the rules ever so slightly. And the disrespect being shown by Seth freaking Rollins. It was actually Bray Wyatt and The Fiend who ended up kind of making Seth Rollins snap and become this new character. Seth Rollins now making his way into the ring. So yeah, it was The Fiend who pretty much made Seth Rollins snap and become Seth freaking Rollins, and into the cover, but just a 1 count. So Bray Wyatt is partly to blame for Seth Rollins being on this current run that he's on. I'm sure that Seth Rollins probably doesn't forget about that. And now Seth into the Falcon Arrow. Big knee strike to the side of the head. Targeting the lower back now of Bray Wyatt. And Seth just talking to the ref, asking if it's done. The referee says no, you have to pin or submit him. Oh, big kicks to the head again. Now Bray up to his feet, big chop, big right hands delivered, drop kick as well to the jaw. Now Seth Rollins off the ropes and looking for the knee drop, but he misses. Bray Wyatt now gonna look to take advantage. Got Seth up onto his shoulders. Looking to hang Seth up on the top rope. He does so successfully into the cover now. Bray Wyatt for the victory to progress. No, just a 1 count. Bray Wyatt needs to do a lot more to keep Seth freaking Rollins down. And into a quick snap suplex and into the cover. Bray Wyatt in trouble. Just a 1 count. Seth freaking Rollins and Bray Wyatt know each other so well. They've had many, many fights in the past. Big knee strike delivered there by Seth. Followed by an elbow drop to the heart. And Bray Wyatt again just straight back to his feet. And into the sling blade there. Seth Rollins keeping on the offense. Needs to use his speed and his quickness. Because if Bray Wyatt gets a hold of him, then that's when Bray Wyatt can take control, which he's about to do right now. Bray Wyatt with Seth up onto his shoulder and just tossing him outside the ring onto the concrete. My word. Bray Wyatt with no remorse. Now Bray up and slamming him down onto that concrete once again. Bray Wyatt trying to turn a new corner in his career. Start a new chapter in his life. But something tells me that it's not going to be as easy as he may think. Big kick to the midsection. Oh my goodness. Bray Wyatt in trouble. Pedigree on the outside. My word. Seth freaking Rollins delivers the pedigree to Bray Wyatt on the outside, taking him back into the ring. Probably a smart choice. May look for the pinfall here. This one could be all over. Seth Rollins to progress. Bray Wyatt's in deep, deep trouble. Just a 2 count. A big kick out there by Bray Wyatt. And Seth backing up into the corner now. Lining Bray up and into a bit of a crossbody there. Headed to the apron and then heads back into the ring. Now Bray Wyatt taking advantage, but Seth again with the reversal and then the drop kick, sending Bray to the outside, crashing down to the floor and into a moonsault off the top rope. Seth Rollins pulling out all the stops here. Now Seth Rollins with a knee to the jaw as well to follow. Bray Wyatt is in deep, deep trouble right now. Now Seth sending Bray towards the barricade again. Needs to have got to be thinking about the potential others in this match and into a Uranagi. Bray Wyatt again telling Seth Rollins to follow the buzzards. Now Bray with Seth in his clutches. Sending Seth into the ring. Yeah, these two superstars need to consider the fact that there are still 4 others in this matchup. And geez, Bray Wyatt just snapping the neck of Seth freaking Rollins. This one's surely over. No! Seth able to get the shoulder up. My goodness. And Bray Wyatt still showing signs of his former self. I'm sure that is something that he's still working on here. And now Bray Wyatt with a clubbing blow to the jaw. Seth Rollins, he's got to be hurting after that. Bray Wyatt could be closing in on a bit of a victory right now. Seth Rollins turning things around though. He's not going to allow Bray Wyatt to have an easy end to this match. Drop kick delivered. Seth Rollins now dragging Bray back into the ring. Into the middle of the ring, that is. Bray able to avoid that stomp. Back to his feet, big uppercut. Quick strikes there. Catches Seth off guard. A strike to the throat and then a chop. These two trading blows here. Seth Rollins getting the upper hand right now. Big strikes. Old Bray Wyatt able to reverse. Big right hands being delivered. Dropping bombs onto the jaw of each other. Who's going to come out on top of this one? Trading blows, super kick delivered by Seth freaking Rollins. Bray Wyatt slowly makes his way back to his feet. And another big right hand by Seth. And then face first into the turnbuckle. Big right hand once again. Now stomping away at the midsection is Seth Rollins, getting frustrated now. Wondering what he has to do to put Bray Wyatt away. Seth freaking Rollins is a former World Heavyweight Champion. He's looking for the curb stomp and he delivers it. Planting Bray Wyatt into the canvas. Surely Bray Wyatt's out of there. No, just a 2 count. My goodness, somehow Bray Wyatt gets the shoulder up, but Seth Rollins lining him up again. What's he looking for this time? He's going for another curb stomp. The referee almost getting in the way there. Stomped his head through the mat, busting him wide open into the cover to progress. Seth Rollins has eliminated Bray Wyatt. My word. Well, Bray Wyatt still looking to try and turn things around, and holy moly. Well, CM Punk has officially returned to WWE, and we did see him earlier on tonight letting Carmelo Hayes know that he's coming for that World Heavyweight Championship. And I guess this is what he meant. He's been given the opportunity here. He has to run the gauntlet. There's still 3 more superstars after this. Oh my word, Seth Rollins already going for the pedigree on the outside, but he's wiped himself out. Seth Rollins is absolutely knackered. CM Punk is the fresher man, so he's definitely got the advantage, although right now, after receiving that pedigree, I'm not sure if he can say that. CM Punk being brought back to his feet, big strikes being delivered. Seth Rollins staying on top of things here, knee strike to the jaw. Seth Rollins really wants that World Heavyweight Championship back in his grasp. A big kick to the head of CM Punk. This crowd seem to be really behind Seth Rollins here, but also kind of behind CM Punk. They're delighted to see CM Punk after a 10-year absence. He's finally returned. He couldn't help but hear Carmelo Hayes calling himself the best in the world, when in CM Punk's mind, there's only one best in the world, and that's him. So back into the ring goes CM Punk. Seth Rollins taking a moment to regather himself and catch his breath. Heads back into the ring. Now big forearm strike to the side of the head of CM Punk. CM Punk doesn't want to allow Seth Rollins to keep his foot on the gas here. Into the sling blade. CM Punk's in some trouble right now. Seems like he may have been caught off guard, and in Seth Rollins into the curb stomp again, busting CM Punk wide open this time into the cover, but CM Punk's able to get the shoulder up. Big gash on the side of the head for CM Punk there. Seth Rollins' boot must have just caught the side of CM Punk's head when delivering that curb stomp, and now Hurricane Rana off of the top rope. Seth Rollins is really pulling out all the stops here tonight. He's doing everything he can to get that World Heavyweight Championship back. CM Punk, though, looking to turn things around. Up onto the apron now. Big right hand delivered. Seth Rollins with a stunner on the top rope there. Takes CM Punk down to the mat, or to the concrete on the outside, I should say. Now CM Punk up to his feet. Being sent back into the ring, but CM Punk turns it around. Punk is going to need to really get his foot on the gas here and get things going, because Seth Rollins is all over him at the moment. Hangs him up on the top rope. Seth Rollins heading to the top rope. Could maybe be looking for a frog splash, perhaps. No, he's looking to get CM Punk up onto his feet. Seth Rollins gonna fly. Clothesline delivered off of the top rope. CM Punk is in big trouble right now. He needs to find a way back into this match, and he needs to find a way into this match soon. Snake eyes onto the turnbuckle. Seth may have been thinking about possibly going for a springboard or something just then, but he decided not to, and that's given CM Punk an opportunity to get back into it. But again, Seth Rollins just seems to know every move that Punk wants to make. He's got a reversal for Punk's reversals, but CM Punk finally finding an opening. Or looking for a chop, but these two seem to know each other quite well. They did have a few fights in the past, back when Seth Rollins was in the Shield. CM Punk is going to remember that all too well. Now CM Punk with a high boot to the jaw of Seth Rollins. It might be a good idea for Punk to maybe considering going for some pinfalls just to test out where Seth Rollins is at. He's already gone through one matchup. Might be a smart choice, but targeting the lower spine of Seth Rollins is CM Punk. CM Punk now stomping away at Seth in the corner. Big kicks to the chest. Now Seth up to his feet. And CM Punk. No, Seth Rollins able to get the reversal into the small package to progress in the tournament, or in the gauntlet, I should say. CM Punk's reversed it. This could backfire for Seth. No, he's reversed it again. Oh my word, these two just keep reversing each other. Seth Rollins able to kick out. Oh my word. What on earth is going on? I thought Seth was done for just then. Could have really backfired for him if that small package had worked for CM Punk on a reversal. Now into the ropes, and CM Punk now into the neck breaker. And Seth Rollins quickly back to his feet. Sending Punk into the ropes, and now CM Punk. Oh, a kick to the upper chest. And now into the cover. CM Punk in trouble. Seth Rollins to progress in the gauntlet. No. CM Punk is not going to give up on that world title that easily. Now these two locking up again. And Seth Rollins, what's he got planned here? Sending CM Punk to the outside. That's not where you want to be right now if you're CM Punk. Seth Rollins is eyeing him up. He's lining things up. Off of the ropes. Seth Rollins to fly through the middle rope. And sending CM Punk into the announce table. Almost wiping himself out in the process. But Seth Rollins back to his feet again. May want to think about getting CM Punk back into the ring and maybe going for the pin. He did bounce off of that announce table quite hard. So Seth Rollins now, oh my word. Could be looking to take apart this announce table, or maybe even put CM Punk through it. Now Seth Rollins with a single leg drop kick. Takes Punk off his feet. And Seth looking for the Falcon Arrow. Seth Rollins is really showing up here tonight. Showing up and showing out. Giving everyone a run for their monies. CM Punk is in deep, deep trouble right now. Wise for CM Punk to slide to the outside and create some space, but Seth Rollins is just on the top of his game here tonight. That World Heavyweight Championship means so much to Seth Rollins. And he's willing to do anything to get that title back. And Seth Rollins now has caught CM Punk. This one surely is all over. CM Punk may be out of this gauntlet already. Seth Rollins. Oh my goodness, I thought that was it. But CM Punk somehow got the shoulder up. How on earth did he do that? Now Seth Rollins stomping on the midsection of CM Punk. Seth trying to get the crowd behind him. He may feel like the fans are siding with CM Punk ever so slightly. Trying to get them back on his side. Seth Rollins here with CM Punk on the ropes here, and Seth Rollins is not going for it again, surely. CM Punk is in deep, deep trouble right now. Seth Rollins again is lining it up. He's going to go for that suicide dive. Seth Rollins flies and drives CM Punk again into that announce table. CM Punk is suffering right now. The crowd absolutely loving what they're seeing. Seth Rollins has been pretty much in control of this entire match with CM Punk. CM Punk is really struggling to get any offense in. A big kick to the head. Now Seth Rollins, what's he thinking here? Taking Punk in towards the corner. Slamming him face first into that turnbuckle now. Big right hand follows. Kicks to the midsection, and oh my word, just driving that wound across the rope there. Now Seth Rollins. Oh, the forearm to the back of the neck. CM Punk isn't having the greatest debut back in WWE, but back to his feet, and a super kick to the midsection. And now CM Punk looking for that clothesline again off of the springboard. And into the cover now. Could Seth Rollins be about to get eliminated from the gauntlet? No. CM Punk can't believe it. So Punk now trying to take control of this match. But again, Seth Rollins able to turn things around. He's always one step ahead. As he follows Punk to the outside. Now, Seth Rollins, oh my goodness. How many more times are we going to see the pedigree on the outside? CM Punk looks absolutely out of it. It's definitely a good idea to get him back in the ring and get that pinfall, because I'm not sure if he's going to be able to kick out. Oh my word. Seth Rollins. Oh, CM Punk's able to turn it around. I think Seth Rollins was thinking about putting Punk through the table. Big knee strike delivered. This is what Punk needs. Elbow drop now to the heart. Punk is feeling it here, getting the crowd behind him. Now targeting the leg of Seth Rollins. We know that Seth has had some knee problems in the past, so it's a smart move by CM Punk. That would definitely take away the pedigree as well, and maybe even take away the curb stomp from Seth Rollins. Now, what's CM Punk got planned? CM Punk targeting that knee again. It's a smart decision by a veteran in this industry. And CM Punk, with the blood just pouring down his face, he's really going to be feeling this one tomorrow morning. Seth Rollins, though, again turns things around, and now CM Punk able to turn things back around again. Punk is starting to show a bit more life here. We still have 3 more superstars to go in this one, and Seth Rollins have been busted open from that drop kick. CM Punk is lining him up here to finish this matchup and potentially eliminate the former World Heavyweight Champion. The GTS delivered. CM Punk falls into the cover to eliminate Seth freaking Rollins. No! How on earth is Seth Rollins still in this one? What does CM Punk have to do to keep Seth Rollins down? Well, this is why Seth Rollins is the former World Heavyweight Champion, because he does not lie down easily. CM Punk, though, heading to the top rope here. CM Punk could be looking for that elbow drop, and he connects with it right across the heart. And now CM Punk lining it up again. If he hits another GTS, you got to think this one's definitely over. CM Punk with Seth up on his shoulders into the GTS, which connects. Surely this one's all over. CM Punk to progress. No! What on earth is going on? CM Punk can't believe it. How on earth is Seth Rollins still fighting? How is he still going? He's already fought against Bray Wyatt. That one was definitely more back and forth than this one, but my word, Seth Rollins is really digging deep here. Big chops being delivered. And these two trading blows. And Seth Rollins into a sling blade again and into the cover now. CM Punk will be very disappointed if this is how he gets eliminated. Able to get the shoulder up again. CM Punk, you can see that he's really feeling the toll of this match. Oh my word. Into another curb stomp. I think this one's all over for Punk. He had a good little comeback for a little while there, but CM Punk has been eliminated. Seth freaking Rollins. What on earth do we have to do to keep this man down? And oh, here we go. The Ring General is here. Gunther arriving. Well, this is going to be a real test for Seth freaking Rollins now. The most dominant champion we've seen in WWE 2K Universe mode. Only suffered 1 loss in this Universe mode. Now, Gunther's going to have to go up against his toughest challenge as well, to be fair. Seth Rollins trying to wear him out, making him run the ropes. Now, looking for that super kick, but Gunther says no, and a wicked clothesline. Takes Seth Rollins off his feet and then slammed down to the mat. This is the aggressive nature of the Ring General, which kept him on top as Intercontinental Champion. You have to say that if Gunther is successful in this gauntlet, you have to kind of feel a little bit sorry for Carmelo Hayes, because it's going to be one hell of a challenge trying to stop the Ring General. He's on one hell of a roll in Universe mode. Seems to have left that Intercontinental Championship behind. He doesn't seem to be interested in that anymore. Now, Gunther flying off the top rope. We don't see that very often, but he crashed and burned this time. Seth Rollins played a bit of possum. Now, Seth Rollins off the ropes. What's he looking for here? He's going for the knee drop. Delivered across the jaw. Now, Seth kick to the spine as well. Seth Rollins, an impressive display so far, but a drop kick delivered and sending Seth Rollins flying across the ring. Slamming him headfirst into the canvas again. Gunther into the cover now. He feels like there may be enough damage done to Seth freaking Rollins, and Gunther has eliminated the former World Heavyweight Champion. Oh my goodness. So Gunther progresses in the gauntlet, but who's next? Oh, Finn Balor is out here. My word, so Finn Balor has made it clear that he's coming for that World Heavyweight Championship as well. Have many people floating around in the world title picture on Monday Night Raw. So Finn Balor about to go head to head with Gunther, the ring general, and oh my word, Gunther just didn't even flinch at that attempt at a sling blade. He just shoved Finn Balor off. I don't think anyone can stop this man, honestly. I mean, I know he got pinned in that fatal four-way, but that might just be an anomaly, because Gunther is absolutely unstoppable at the moment. Finn Balor looking to prove me wrong though, and a double foot stomp to the chest. That's going to take the big man down. The crowd definitely seem more behind Gunther than they are Finn Balor at the moment. Finn Balor missing on that elbow drop. Now Gunther hooking the arms and just oh, Finn Balor was able to land on his feet there. Oh, but Finn Balor reverses that one as well. Finn seems to have done his homework. A double foot stomp again to the ring general. Finn Balor with a bit of a new attitude, which I'm sure that's probably why the WWE Universe aren't receiving him too well. Now Gunther with a neck breaker on the outside. Really trying to cause as much damage as he can on this concrete out here. Now dragged into the ring. So I believe that we may have, I think it's one more superstar after this, if I remember correctly. I think that these are the 4th and 5th superstars, if I remember correctly. So whoever wins this is one step away, I'm sure, from getting that world title opportunity. Carmelo Hayes must be looking closely backstage, and Gunther was looking for that clothesline, but Finn Balor able to turn it around. Finn seems to really have done his homework on the ring general. The crowd raining boos down on Finn Balor. These two going to trade blows now. Finn Balor getting the upper hand. Big chop to the chest, and Finn Balor returns the favour. Big right hands being delivered. Big slap to the face and a chop. My word, who's going to come out on top of this one? Oh, Finn Balor with the Pele kick. And into the cover now. He feels like this may be enough to put away the ring general, but I was going to say I'd be surprised if it did enough. And Finn Balor showing signs of his demon character just there. Using this new aggressive nature that he seems to have adopted. And trying to really wipe out the ring general here. And a big forearm delivered in the corner. Now Finn Balor to the second rope, and he flies with a double axe handle to the chest. The ring general is in trouble right now, actually. Finn Balor sent to the outside, but oh, Gunther's been busted wide open there. Now Finn Balor off of the top rope, off the springboard, into the drop kick. Things have just gone from bad to worse for Gunther right here. Big chop delivered now. And Finn Balor off of the ropes and into the drop kick to the side of the head. Finn Balor is really taking the fight to Gunther right here. I'm sure that Gunther being busted open though has probably woken him up, to be honest. Now, Finn Balor with Gunther up, slams him down. Is he going to look for the pin? He is. Could be potentially about to eliminate the ring general. No, he's able to get the shoulder up on a 2 count. Finn Balor thought that was 3. But the referee tells him no, it was a 2.8 count. Now jawbreaker delivered by Gunther, and oh my word, Gunther looking for the powerbomb, slamming Finn Balor down to the mat. He stacks him up to eliminate the Prince. No, he's able to get the shoulder up. Gunther is really feeling it here though. Taking the fight to Finn Balor now. Finn Balor's in deep trouble. Into the submission, there's no rope breaks here. So Finn Balor's in big trouble, but oh, he's able to slide out of it. Now into a sling blade. Finn Balor, can he topple the ring general and stop Gunther on his quest towards that World Heavyweight Championship? I'm sure if Gunther gets that world title, it's going to be one hell of a challenge to take it from him. Now Gunther up and slammed down into the mat. You've got to remember as well that LA Knight is hovering around with that briefcase into the cover. No, Gunther kicks out. But yeah, LA Knight is hovering around with that briefcase, that Money in the Bank contract. We haven't seen him in a few weeks, but a knee strike delivered off the top ropes. Yeah, we haven't seen LA Knight in a few weeks, but I'm sure that he's watching closely. He's awaiting the perfect moment to cash in that contract. So I'm sure that he's going to be watching this one to see who could be potentially taking on Carmelo Hayes in the near future. So Gunther looking to get back on top of things here. Big European uppercut. Finn Balor straight back to his feet. Now Gunther into a German suplex, dropping Finn Balor on the back of his neck. Now Gunther, big knee strikes to the side of the head. Oh my word, just busting Finn Balor wide open, giving him a taste of his own medicine. Now Gunther with Finn Balor up. Slams him spine first into the turnbuckle. And now Gunther into the cover here. He could be about to progress in the gauntlet. No. Just a 1 count that time. Finn Balor showing the resiliency needed to be a world champion. Finn Balor was obviously in action with Damian Priest defending those world tag team titles at Crown Jewel. And we did see the return of the Dudley Boys. And they made it clear they're coming for those world championships. And now Gunther's got the crossface locked in. Finn Balor is in deep trouble here. His arm bending. An awkward angle, but he's able to get out of it. Looked like his shoulder may have dislocated there for a second. Hopefully he's able to pop it back in place. Now Finn Balor with an arm drag. Into the cover here. The ring general in trouble. Finn Balor to progress. No. Gunther gets the shoulder up. Finn Balor showing more frustration. Wondering what he needs to do to keep Gunther down. Finn Balor again with a drop kick to the side of the head. Now brings Gunther back up to his feet. He's sent into the corner there. Now Finn Balor slamming him down to the mat. He could maybe be thinking about the coup de grace. Onto the second rope. Oh, he's asking Gunther to get back to his feet, and now flies into the drop kick. Delivered right on the button. Now over to the other second rope here. And now the double axe handle. Finn Balor really taking the fight to Gunther here into the cover. He could be about to eliminate the ring general. No! My word, Finn Balor cannot believe it. He's sure that was a 3 count. Finn Balor seems to be going to a dark place right here. Trying to get himself psyched up so that he can put away the ring general, but Gunther able to turn it around. These two getting a little bit desperate to try and progress in the gauntlet, but a 2 count there again. Got to think whoever hits the finisher next is probably going to progress in this one. But whoever the last superstar is, got to think they have a hell of an opportunity here. A big opportunity, that is. Gunther just playing up to the crowd. Now, with Finn Balor in his grasp. Finn Balor here. Oh, he could be looking for 1916. Planting Gunther on his head. I think this one could be all over. Gunther may be out of this one. Oh my word, he's not. My goodness, Finn Balor is really getting frustrated here. You can see it on his face. The frustration building for the Prince. My word. Gunther into the corner. Slowly getting back to his feet. Now Finn Balor sending Gunther to the outside. Gunther holding on, but Finn Balor not about to allow him to stay on the apron there. Needs to head to the outside. Gunther gets the reversal. My word, how long are these superstars going to keep going? We still have another superstar to go. Finn Balor sent into the ring. Now Gunther, oh, Gunther got caught there with an elbow or forearm to the face. Finn Balor could maybe be looking for the coup de grace here. If this connects, I'm sure that he's progressed. Oh, he's gone into a body splash instead. That could cost him. Is he going to go for the cover? He's not. Finn Balor, big right hand. Oh, Gunther able to get a reversal there. These two bumping into each other. Gunther was looking for a big clothesline, but Finn Balor able to find the sling blade just in time. Finn Balor now. Oh, looking for that elbow drop, but he just misses it. Doesn't want to allow Gunther to get too much offense back into this one. Finn Balor doing well to stay on top of things though. Gunther sent to the outside now. We've already seen Seth Rollins do this a couple of times, but Finn Balor over the top rope and he crashed and burned. Gunther was able to get out of the way just in time. Maybe a good idea to maybe go for the pinfall here. Finn Balor landing, oh, hard on his spine. Drop kick delivered to the side of the head. Gunther telling Finn Balor to get up to his feet. Big chop delivered and now neck breaker as well to follow. Feel like Gunther, if he can stay in control for a little bit longer, he may be closing in on progressing to what he would say is probably the final of the gauntlet. Finn Balor in deep trouble right now. Oh, and Gunther just rubbing that boot across the wound on the side of the head, and now slamming Finn Balor head first into the canvas. I'm sure that Gunther's getting a little bit frustrated as well here. He's heading to the outside. What's he thinking about? Maybe just trying to gather his thoughts. Doesn't seem to quite know what he wants here. Gunther. Back into the ring. Finn Balor slowly getting up to his feet. Now Gunther heading to the top rope. Perhaps that's what he was after, but took a little bit too much time, but he's still able to connect with that elbow to the head, and Finn Balor somehow stayed on his feet. Now Gunther in trouble here. Getting hung up on the top rope. Now Finn Balor trying to bring out his inner demons, I'm sure. Now Finn Balor looking for that elbow drop again to the chest. Delivers it straight across the heart. Could be setting up Gunther for that coup de grace. This is not where you want to be if you're Gunther. Big elbow though. Able to reverse that one. Now Gunther into the sleeper hold. Finn Balor's in deep, deep trouble right now. I'd be surprised if he's able to escape from this. He could be about to pass out here. Finn Balor is fading. No, he's able to get the elbow into the ribs and just reverse this one into the cover now. This one could cost Gunther here to progress in the gauntlet. Finn Balor has eliminated Gunther. Oh my goodness. Well, Gunther's going to... Oh my word. Oh, okay, this is going to be very interesting. Finn Balor can't believe it, and Damian Priest just applauding his tag team partner. These two are going to go at it. The World Tag Team Champions. Oh, and delivers a brainbuster straight to Damian Priest. So the World Tag Team Champions here going head to head in this gauntlet match. Finn Balor is not holding back right now. Finn Balor on the top of his game here. The crowd seem definitely to be behind Damian Priest more than Finn Balor as well. Finn heading to the top rope. Could be thinking about that coup de grace. He's not. He's asking Damian Priest to get back to his feet. And he flies off the top rope, taking Damian Priest down into the cover now. I'm sure you're going to need to do more than that to keep him down. And you are. Well, I'm still shocked that Gunther is the man that's just been eliminated. I really thought that this was probably his gauntlet to lose. Big elbow strikes getting delivered there. Stomping on the face. And a drop kick now. Damian Priest has just not been able to get going in this one. Finn Balor looking to cement his opportunity at a World Heavyweight Championship. And off of the springboard into a coup de grace. Off of the top rope there. This one could be all over. No. So, Damian Priest, Finn Balor, one of you two, or one of these two men, are going to become the #1 contender to the World Heavyweight Championship. Sent back into the ring. Damian Priest has an opportunity now to get some offense in of his own. Oh, a huge boot to the side of the head. Finn Balor, though, straight back to his feet. He avoids that one. These two know each other so well. Oh, my word. Finn Balor just choking out Damian Priest in the corner there. He has to be careful because disqualifications are a factor in this one. Slam down face first. Damian Priest running in, looking for a clothesline, but Finn Balor able to grab him before he can connect with that. Now Finn Balor with a double stomp to the chest of Damian Priest into the cover. Just testing where Damian Priest is at, but Damian Priest gets that shoulder up just about. Well, who would have thought that the World Tag Team Champions will be going head-to-head in this gauntlet match here tonight? Well, I certainly don't think so. Finn Balor now heading to the top rope. We've yet to see the coup de grace, and he's going for the knee drop. Seems like maybe Finn Balor's not even utilising the coup de grace at the moment. Maybe he feels like he needs a change up in his moveset, perhaps. I don't know. But taking Damian Priest into the corner right now. And now Damian Priest is in big trouble. Finn Balor lining him up into the drop kick into the corner now. Damian Priest is in the drop zone here. Finn Balor going to head to the top rope. We're maybe about to see that coup de grace. He saved it for the final man and his own tag team partner. Coup de grace to the heart to become #1 contender. Finn Balor has done it. He's put away Gunther and his own tag team partner to become the #1 contender to the World Heavyweight Championship. Well, we're going to get Finn Balor versus Carmelo Hayes. I'm sure we're going to get that in a couple of weeks or so. We'll find out exactly when that will occur, but Finn Balor has finally got his opportunity at a world title after weeks and months of trying to prove himself worthy. He's done it here tonight in a gauntlet match.